Story time. So this incident happened with my mother. Anyways, so I had been at her crib, and then a friend of mine came over saying that they needed a dress. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you a dress. The friend of mine comes over, I gave her some food. Islamically, you have to be generous, and I love generosity. The friend comes over, I give her a dress. So I was unaware that she drank a shot and threw that in the garbage because I don't know for what reason she did that. And then she left. Before she was leaving, my mother had seen her. She was like, what was she doing on my crib? And I was like, oh, she just needed a dress. She was like, okay, I'm gonna call her just to see if you did give her a dress. So here she goes, calling her, talking about, hey, come here. The poor girl comes over and she tells her, Assalamu alaikum. Respectfully, that is what Muslims should do. She's a Muslim, man, she's a Muslim. She was like, I'm not gonna take your salam. Like, first of all, what's up with the haram? Like, what's up with the haram response? So I was like, I guess. Weird as hell. So I'm just watching her check through this girl's bag, seeing that she actually did have a dress, and she leaves. So fast forward, like 3 minutes later, she comes to me talking about, did you drink in my house? And I was like, I don't drink, I pray, I'm not onto any of those things. She asked again, did you drink in my house? You were drinking in my house and partying, right? Playing music, and I was like, no, I didn't do any of those things. She came for a dress, I gave her a dress, and then she left. And I forgot to add that I gave her food. And then my mom ends up striking me on my left shoulder pretty hard, but I didn't say anything. She starts laying on me again disrespectfully. It's not your house, etc. So I'm like, I didn't know she did all that. I could just call her to apologize to you. That's a normal response. That is a normal response. That's what I told her. I didn't tell her it's a normal response, but I told her, like, I can call her up and tell her to come apologize to you if that's what you need. She was like, I don't care. She continues to belittle me as she does, as she always does. What a lovely relationship we have. She starts raising her voice. At this point, something like just kind of sparked in my head, like, and I started yelling back, like, you're not gonna disrespect me. You're not gonna put your hands on me. I'm tired of that. And then she ends up calling her friends, talking about, oh, Nina did this to me. Nina did this to me. She brought a friend over. They was sipping. She was like, she was telling her friend, like, I was lying. She was like, what am I gonna do with her? And I told her, you know what? You might as well just go get a knife and unalive me right now. Go ahead and just unalive me right now. If you don't like me so much, take me out this life. I'd never asked you to give birth to me. I never asked you to be a part of your family, but here I am. I guess you're just gonna have to deal with me, don't you? She gets mad at talking about, like, she was offended, talking about, why would you say that to me? I'm gonna say it again if you want me to. Clearly you didn't hear me. And then I continued on and I said, like, you know what, it was better off if I just passed away alongside my father so I don't have to deal with your face. I hate your face. I hate looking at you and seeing you and hearing you. I hate everything. At this point, like, I was loud as hell because, like, it aggravates me that she can't solve problems in a normal way. Then her friend decides to pitch in, trying to tell me what to do. Like, ma'am, mind your business. Mind your damn business. You don't know what actually went wrong, and you're just not going to take your little best friend's story and think that it's the honest truth. It's just not. Your friend weird, and you being weird too if you cannot see that your friend is being weird, you know what I mean? So I went back and forth with her friend. And then eventually her friend was like, at this point, just let your daughter be. Like, you're doing too damn much. You feel me? And she continues to yell, trying to prove her point. This is like, let me pause that right there. The conversation ended with me saying, what you not gonna do is run me. You're not my boss. I'm not gonna listen to you. I told both of them that. Both of them, I told them that. Y'all's not gonna do nothing to me, and I'm not gonna listen to none of y'all. Y'all don't even know how to raise kids, right? Yes, I said it. I said it because I can. So end of that story. So let me say another story where my mom was just, what she said was, what happened that day? I'm sorry, my mind just kind of went it jumped to a different thing, and I'm trying to remember exactly what I was going to say. So I'm going to pause this and come back. Okay, so what I did was, I knew a friend of mine that wanted their laundry done. They didn't have money. So I was like, okay, I'll just go wash your clothes at my mom's, because her machines work and they don't require money. So I come and I wash her kids' clothes, and I add detergent. And then my mom gonna be like, whose kids' clothes are these? And I was like, they belong to a friend of mine. They didn't have money, so I'm washing them. She was like, you can't use my detergent. You can't use my machines for your friend. And I was like, as a Muslim, aren't you supposed to be generous? You act like you can't pay $15 to get new detergent. Like, are you okay mentally? Are you not? Like, and then she goes back and forth with me about this, and then again I got heated as F. Like, this woman is a Muslim and you're a Muslim, and like in Islam they teach you to be a better person. So how come you cannot be a better person as a Muslim? Why is you going back and forth with me? Because I offered to wash children's clothes at your house, and I told her, if you want, I can give you the money for the detergent. It's really not that deep. It's not a situation where you gotta yell at me back and forth about. Really? Like, you could be like, oh, okay. But no, you said, today I'm going to argue with you again just because I seen you and you're doing something I don't like. It makes no sense. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, don't be doing things at her house. No, you're a human being and she's another human being. Stop the, like, what's the word? Stinginess. It's just stingy for no reason. You ain't eating those clothes. It's for the kids. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe I have anger issues, but I don't like when people get angry about simple things that could be resolved easily. Like, she just did too damn much. And I'm gonna end that story. Let me tell you another story. I don't know if I talked about it. I actually did talk about the story I was gonna say, but yeah, that's it for today. I had it. I already called my cousin and I vented to her, so I'm cool now. I just wanted someone to hear the BS I gotta deal with off and on. It's just, the more I learn about life and humans, the more I'm just like, why am I part of this? Like, but it's all